now in game number 2, we saw Roger, obviously in game number 1, but now Zaska. Zaska's also just been generally snubbed today. People have fallen back to the Vexanas, the Valentinas, even the Lilias are starting to get picked a little bit more than her.
I don't mind it. I don't mind it. Honestly, I feel like the mid lane needs a bit more, what do you call that?
Attention?
Attention, yeah, I guess. I feel like I missed the Kaguras of Aqua, you know, stuff like that. That could happen.
Not gonna lie, I agree with you, man.
Right?
I do miss that Aqua Kagura.
Oh, man. Very underrated. And again, one of the most underrated players in the league. But so far, they're going to have to do a lot to bring this series back.
Yeah. I wonder if it's going to be open for them. Will they pick up the Roger? If the Jushin will be left open, are they going to consider it? Fnatic Onyx Philippines might actually even think about that.
That's actually very, quite a predictable pick, I think, right? The Zushin.
Yeah.
I don't mind it. Never looks very happy, though. And again, I feel like this guy really does feel like there's a lot of potential.
We might see one of those
with potential.
Yeah. What is it? Okay, Jushin's open.
Zushin.
She's not always on the pick, but there's a lot open.
It's a possibility. We're talking about the mid earlier, right?
Yeah.
This could be it.
Hard to pick Zask into Jushin. But Roger's still open. They can go Roger now and then pick their jungler later to surprise. Lots of approaches.
So many approaches, actually. Health grid first, maybe.
God, no. What if they rush Fanny or something? That'll be funny.
Oh! I called it. Yeah, I called it.
Okay, so that leaves the Hayabusa, the Julie. Oh, wait, no. Hayabusa, Julie, and Nolan are also open for King Kong.
That's funny because...
Oh, excuse me. Sorry.
What?
King Kong has not played Julian yet. He's more Roger, Haya, Nolan.
So we're thinking Kyle, right? Kyle's been playing a lot of Julian in jungle.
Yeah, I was thinking of Kyle.
Right. So right now, obviously, I think Coach Panda very aware of the possibility of King Kong just picking up that hero and said, you know what, Irad, you play Fanny so that King Kong can play it, okay? That's exactly how Panda would say it.
Terizla or Edith has to go here.
Roger's there.
Yeah, Roger, right. Terizla or Edith.
Right.
One of those two. Because I think RSG would want to go something along... There we go. Grok Terizla would be okay here. Or they pick the Roamer alongside the Terizla. Just for sure, I'd want to see them get an EXP laner that can hold the front. Since Light is more pickoff, right?
What if Light goes for Kufra here? Oh, it's not.
Okay, yeah, Jushin already.
Wow, all your damage dealers.
Yeah.
Right off the bat.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you're right.
Huh.
So the Roamer and EXP is gonna go later.
That's very bold of Panda here, right? What's the answer gonna be? How do you hunt down a Fanny? How do you hunt down a Harif? What's the key pick?
Look at... I think this Roger will be going into the jungle.
Oh, jungle. You think?
The gold lane might be a more lockdown gold laner, basic attacks.
I don't mind it. Yeah.
Yeah, because they don't necessarily need to go something along the lines of a Nolan. They can, if they really just want to get that burst right away and then have Keller do cleanup with the Roger, if that's a combo they're going for. But against the Harith and the Jushin, maybe not needed.
Haya.
Yeah, so they go Haya instead.
Not bad. Again, most damage dealers of jungle and gold lanes are locked in right now, so it's gonna be a tank battle. Which ones are gonna get banned out? I guess I'm thinking about the performance earlier if I was RSG. So I would either pick up or ban out the Kufra in these scenarios, because again, the Fanny just can't work well with the Kufra in the playing field.
I agree with you. Take out the Fanny, take out the Grok. Oh, excuse me, the Kufra. Take out the Kufra, take out the Grok.
Okay. Again, we're talking about these two roamers, but we haven't actually seen the roamer picks yet. This is funny.
Yeah.
Tigreal probably gonna get banned out as well. Cho is a great ban out, to be honest. Tigreal, Kufra are the major pain points here, I guess, unless you want to focus down on the XP lane. There's Teriz. Kufra, there you go.
Yeah, great call on the Kufra ban, man. And you really did have to do that. Huh.
Now, do you think of more roam or XP? For Rizla out? For either one of these, right? Either one of them can actually go for XP or roam.
I mean, FNOP can go to Rizla Edith. They can roam the Edith if they want to. If they take out the Rizla, that's a sign that the Edith is not gonna go into the roam. That's gonna go EXP, then the roamer's gonna get picked up at 4th.
Definitely more flexibility for FNOP
Yeah.
so far.
If they want to leverage the flexibility, just pick their mid laner at number 4. I think they might even consider something along the lines of an Aurora or a Lilia. Only because those two heroes will have things in their kit that if ever the Fanny decides to swoop in, you can reset the damage. Okay. Yeah, you can reset the
Lolita.
damage and just survive the burst. Good ban of the Lolita because we saw her earlier how difficult the time Edith had against the Lolita, and even the Roger might have a bit of difficulty there with the pokes.
Yeah, I would have loved to see Lolita in this game, but right now, no, it's a no-no. And that just means that Wynot's just very aware. Like,
Yeah.
you know what, of the off meta possibilities. I would say meta, right? Lolita's becoming very meta, even in lineups that doesn't have an obby.
Yeah. I'm thinking if the Grok might be actually difficult to pull off, considering the Jushin can just constantly annoy him. He'll have to like really stick beside walls.
Or maybe the Grok can go to RSG.
Yeah, that's why I'm thinking Fnatic Onyx Philippines might steal the Grok away. Because I can really, like, I agree with you there. We were calling it earlier that the Grok is good for the RSG lineup right now.
I mean, you wanna remove the possibility of a Fanny getting blocked off in the middle of a path.
Yeah.
You know, if Fnatic Onyx decides to go Grok, it's gonna be a hard time for the Fanny.
Look at the boosters. I mean, the Tigreal that you mentioned earlier is also still open. That I wouldn't be so remiss if they picked that. The Edith hasn't been picked up by Brusco yet. What is it?
That's a
Oh,
Grok.
yeah, okay, so they do take the Grok away.
That's a beautiful pick for Fnatic Onyx, honestly.
Yeah. So I think Lilia might be their last pick later. This is gonna be another frontliner that might be a bit slower. They can go
Tigreal?
Tig Terizla. Might be
Tigrisla.
Tigrisla. Yeah.
Okay.
Tigrisla's better, yeah.
Tigrisla, yeah.
The Tigriz. A little bit of the Tigriz.
Hey, you want Tigris, bro?
Yeah. But single target lockdown might actually be good for them. But yeah, Tigriz is...
Or hunt him down, yeah.
Tigriz might be okay. I think that's the Riz already hovered.
Oh, okay. I think that they confirm it then.
Tigriz. Oh, what?
What?
Okay, you know what? Let's give it some chance.
This is strike 2, man. Strike 2 right now. Let's see if it's gonna work. But RSG is really trying to make the hell current.
Yeah. What is this, Lilia? Aurora?
Aurora's great. Yeah.
Yeah,
Aurora's
Lilia
great.
or Aurora? Hell, at this point, I won't mind if Fnatic Onyx Philippines goes Nana. I'm not even kidding.
Anything can work, technically.
Anything
right?
that has an ability in their kit to reset a burst, either because you get to save yourself with the passive of the Aurora, or you can reset with Lilia's skill.
Right.
Huh? What's their mid?
Mathilda? I think Mathilda's their mid.
Oh!
Yeah, Mathilda's their mid.
A damaged Mathilda!
It's been a while. It's been a hot minute. You know what, honestly?
Interesting drafts.
It seems like Why Not's coaching style is, oh, you know what? We kind of they have so much damage. Let's get someone who can get everyone out of harm's way and heal as well. And shield as well.
True. A part of me also wants to credit. I feel like it's not just a Why Not thing that we're seeing with Fnatic Onyx Philippines.
It's a hero thing.
It might also just be a Yelly Haze thing.
Yelly Haze,
Remember Yelly Haze, the analyst, longtime professional,
Right.
also a gold medalist.
Woo! Gonna be spicy. Let me know, guys. I want to know in the comments right now. I'm reading, by the way, guys, in MOVB Esports and MPL Philippines. Who do you think came out on top? You agree with the second Helper pick and the Matilda pick? Let us know. But for now, it's Leo and Ingan taking it away.
This is as good as fighting fire with fire. Back in
Welcome
it with
to
match
Mobile
point.
Legends.
Going over to Fnatic Onyx Philippines. Can RSG's second Hellkurt do the job?
Yeah. Second chance. But will they be able to execute? Okay, for the first game though, Light was actually the first one who got the kill for the Raiders.
Sure.
It was up against Kirk.
Yeah.
And then after that, what happened?
Nothing. There was no follow-through. Here, though, it looks like Fnatic Onyx are ready to play hardball, if you know what I mean. Because they also pulled us over a quick one. They put the Matilda, who, by the way, gets picked up maybe once every 2 weeks
Yeah.
in Season 14 now, if ever. and puts it right in mid. What's going on?
Honestly, Mathilda hurts if you add the right emblems and at the same time have magic items. So,
Very specific.
but at the same time, I
even
think.
while, if I'm not mistaken, the
Whoa! Oh,
that had nothing to do with any of the heroes we're talking about.
okay. King Kong's job was just to actually get jungle creeps, but he got a bigger fish, which was Light.
Look at the face on Light. He was just wondering, how did no one see that coming?
Which, you know, Light said, I was the one who's supposed to make sure you don't see me coming. I'm a Hellcurt.
Look at this, man. Because of what happened, Light is just clearing bushes and walking out.
Yeah, that's a major delay, honestly.
You were saying about the Matilda, man, because
yeah.
Superfish just picked up a warrior boots there.
It's also something you want up against a Hellcurt because of the shields. Making sure that you don't get burst down. At the same time, you
Sure.
also save your teammates with a guiding wind.
From the Lantern Flare,
Yeah.
you get him out of the Zaman Force, you save him from, lethal penalties. I get it. You help, widen the gap between the Fanny,
Yeah.
who has calculated,
Plus, honestly,
closer.
with Kelra and King Kong's physical damage, you're not gonna need that much magic damage, especially if Kirk uses the Primal Wrath, because Primal Wrath's damage
Magic.
is magic.
Sure,
So
here
you
we
won't
go.
lack damage.
Wait, did it happen? Nope.
Okay, Brusco was forced to use that flicker, but the Lantern Flare is there. Again, the save coming in from Super Prince with a guiding wind, and the counter punish. Era's gonna fall down in the hands of Super Prince, but they're not yet done because Light steps in, jumps in the party, brings down Brusco, and again, the guiding wind to save Kirk.
And all this while, it started off with King Kong taking on the turtle, mano y mano. And now Nibor right in front of Kirk, and King Kong. It's not over yet. Oh.
That was one Earth Shatter though.
Alright.
They were able to sustain. And now, so far that was a good counter initiate from Light. He was able to bring down Brusco though. Still, at least it was something compared to nothing.
For sure, Fnatic Onic have a small lead, about 400, 500 gold. And despite all the chaos and the mayhem caused by the Sonics across the map, I think in the gold lane, only in the gold lane is RSG ahead. Slightly, very slightly. Kusei up maybe 100, 200 gold.
Yeah. And I think it's the presence also of Light, because King Kong's been seeing that Light's rotating up top. So Kelra really needs to play safe. Even if he's the gold standard, that's still a Hellcurt that could easily burst down Kelra once he's level 4 especially.
For sure, even if he does have like 2 dashes out of there, the flicker and the Lycan pounce. Looking at the rest of the map, Fnatic Onic has about 500, 600 gold ahead, 3 minutes in. This is a slightly slower paced game, Egan. I don't know if you agree with me.
Yeah.
Because both teams are playing with, exotic picks, with the Matilda and the Hellcurt.
Even if it's a Fanny and a Hayabusa, it's relatively slow, apart from the early first blood kill coming in from King Kong. But this is the beauty of Aqua. Look at Brusco not being able to go right after, but was that a steal?
Looking at
I can't see Irad.
It doesn't seem like he has a purple on him, and there was a purple aura on King Kong.
We'll
as
see.
he pressed the Retribution. I mean, they both have the Retribution on cooldown.
Okay.
We can only guess.
One thing for sure is the Earth Shatter is casted as well as the Dark Knight falls, but here comes Fnatic Onic with a Circling Eagle. Nibor is going to get a taste of that Wild Charge. He's going to fall down as well. And now it's hard to counterattack for RSG because even if you have setups coming in from Aqua, where's the damage coming from? Because your damage dealers are the ones getting bursted down.
Yeah, it's an odd combination. Aqua needs time to set up. Nibor just happens
look at the gold lane.
in a single burrow. 1v1, 1v1!
1v1! And Kelra this time comes out on top. But Irad wants to Azerite back. 1 dash away to evade Irad. And now they're going to punish Aqua here. The damage is there for Fnatic Onic. But again, the Lantern coming in from this Zushin is really detrimental. One Lantern combo can actually burst down anyone from Fnatic Onic. Apart from Brusco, maybe.
Yes, but you're just talking about one. Light's in trouble. It's over. He crossed the threshold, man. Again, this was a question asked by our analysts at the panel, Renmar and Rockard. They asked like 30, 45 minutes ago in the first game, where's the out? How does Light get out of those situations? No, he doesn't.
He doesn't. He can't.
He's all in.
There's only one way. Death timer. That's the only way to get out of the skirmish.
He gets sent home immediately.
Yeah, because even if he dashes out, Super Prince will just manage to catch him with a Circling Eagle, but someone is going to get taken down. It's Nibor once again. Was able to cast that penalty zone, but it's not going to be enough because Fnatic Onyx wants to deprive Irad once again of his jungle. And another catch, but there's a fleeting lantern. And now Aqua is the only member here for RSG. But here comes Kosei, catches two. Super Fringe manages to escape. Brusco flickers out. Still no trade for RSG.
Earth and Force, keeping him where he needs to be. You can't choke slam or Lantern Flare a Grok that's charging up the power of nature because of his passive. Impressive work by Fnatic Onyx PH. They maintain the pressure, the aggression, putting them up to about 5,000 gold here.
Yeah.
5,000 gold at 6.5 minutes.
And no buff again for Irad.
You know what? That last buff was almost his.
Yeah,
It's just
honestly.
no buff is worth your life.
Plus the wall from Brusco. We've been commending his wild charge and his zoning, but we haven't commended actually one wall. But that wall from Brusco in the purple buff was all they needed to deprive Irad of his purple buff.
It just compromises anything and everything RSG wants to do. And even if Fnatic Onyx PH said, yes, let's play hardball, let's also play on a odd tangent, they're still calling all the shots. It's still their game.
Yeah, really dictating the pace. I mean, King Kong 302 right away with the Hayabusa. I'm not even sure if he picked up a Sky Piercer there. So Fnatic Onyx in every single department, sustain, whether it be setups or damage.
CC,
everything.
Vision.
They're ahead. They're above, not to mention the 5.7k gold lead. And now another purple buff skirmish here. Brusco managing to zone out the members of RSG. I think Irad has to let it go because 4 members of Fnatic Onyx are here. He's going to get a retribution, but he's not going to get that purple buff.
At this point, Irad at level 9 and King Kong miles ahead at level 12. Yeah, a single retribution makes the difference. Looking at the items here, yep, the one bastion, one hope for RSG in the gold lane in Kusei. Forget about it. He's like 2,000 gold down.
Yeah, as much as possible, you want that Harith to be dominant in the early, or at least at the very at the mid game, the mid game power spike. But at this point, that's a tall mountain to climb. 7.1k gold lead. So far, both of our games, we've been seeing relatively fast games with huge gold leads even before the first.
Oh no! Light had to pull the trigger on the ult. He's hiding in this bush. He's getting surrounded.
Defensive Dark Knight falls, but he was able to dash out. Okay, Kirk gets a Primal Wrath in. Is he going to be able to take down this Light? And it looks like he will. That was the slowest kill I've seen so far in MPL.
Lights out. Again, you mentioned it, Ingan. Fnatic Onyx PH knows they're going to conquer RSG. It's just a matter of time. It's a slow ascent into another match win. 8k ahead. Look at the map. RSG is just trying their best to regain a part of it. Successful split push by Irad.
Honestly, look at Kelra. He's literally a dog with an owner, Super Friends. Whenever Kelra overextends, just one guiding wind out, he's safe. That's the leash.
He's
basically.
got that dog in him.
That's
Not to
the
mention
signal.
a Lycan Pulse and a Flicker.
Yeah,
Nothing is touching Kelra.
a lot. Whew.
And to mention, really, the confirmed CCs from RSG come in either Aqua's Lantern Flare or Nibor's penalty zone. That's it.
Yeah, but the problem is I've seen Nebor use the penalty zone defensively or as a last effort because he was about to die.
To dash out.
Yeah, you need it. You needed to execute plays. You needed to force team fights or start team fights and set up Irad perfectly. So far, okay, the story again of RSG is why did they pick up the Hellcurt? It's the same thing over again.
You know what? The Hellcurt, to me, is just symbolic of what else RSG needs to work on draft-wise. Fundamentally speaking, they have very little CC.
Yeah.
It's very difficult for them to check bushes and the pace of the fights when they happen, right? I was trying to talk about this earlier on, but fights kept breaking out. Look at this. You have to wait till Aqua is ready to choke someone out, right?
Yeah.
You have to wait till Nibor finds a good angle for the penalty zone. Everything else happens in the blink of an eye. Light's assassination, Irad's angles, Kusei fighting. They just don't add up, at least.
This is what you were saying.
To me.
If Brusco, if Aqua gets a stack onto Brusco, he's just gonna cast the Power of Nature.
That's it?
Anti-CC. That's it.
And
That's the counter.
And if the angle doesn't work out, he can flicker near a wall or wild charge in.
Honestly, a good delay for the Lord push here for Fnatic Onyx PH. They're gonna use the Earth Shatter just to zone out the members of RSG and make sure to bring down Inhibitor Turret with level 1 Lord. sets their eyes once again on this purple buff. And at this point, Fnatic Onyx just really extending the lead. 10.4k gold lead.
Light's gonna get out of here. He's fine.
Yeah.
But then again, unless he's significantly affecting and impacting the map via the waves, he's just really checking bush. He's just clearing bushes.
Yeah.
He's delaying the inevitable.
At this point, it's even hard again. Just like game number 1, you'd expect Helkert and Fanny to do split push. Ear was able to do one up top and get a tier 1 turret. But the problem is Fnatic Onyx, the super family, starting to extend their grasp over the map, making sure that all lanes are covered. No split pushes will be done for RSG.
It went from bad to worse. Keller just picked up a Blade of Despair. The
Oh,
penalty zone!
4-man penalty zone, but a guiding win from Super Friends will save the super family. Now to counterattack. Look at Keller with a Lycan bounce in. Kirk all the way to the back line, still alive, but he's going to fall down. And now King Kong Shadow out. But look at Keller! Oh my goodness! Up until beside the crystal, he was able to take down Light, yet he remains alive.
Kelra fears no death. Death fears Kelra. 2 men left to defend. RSG just has Irad and Aqua. And Fnatic Onyx PH will take the last
and the
inhibitor.
coming in from Brusco. There's the wall that they want, but they're going to brew a tower lock as Fnatic Onyx in 4 weeks. Undefeated 6 series. Who's gonna break the super family?